Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another weekly analysis review. Let's start off with the dollar index as we always do. So last week we saw strong selling come in, and this is tying up with seasonal weakness in September. Expect this selling to continue this week. Dollar tends to sell off till around mid-September time, where then price actually becomes a bit choppy. Picture gets a bit muddled until the first week of October, where the dollar then starts to have a strong run until mid-November. Euro, if I zoom out of the chart, we can see this long-term trend line, and price bounced off it last week. So if price stays above this sort of support level here, and then look to buy euro this week. Pound, we saw sellers have one last go last week before a very strong bounce, and now we're seeing a double bottom pattern on the daily time frame. Price has hit the daily 50 EMA, so maybe we'll see a 4-hour pullback now before another push to the upside. Aussie dollar, if you go on the 4-hour chart, you can see price has broken this resistance level here. Buyers have come in, so we are in a phase 2 now, already hitting resistance level. If price breaks above it, then we've got another level at the 0.6920 area here. Seasonal weakness for Aussie stays until the end of this month, so just keep that in mind if you're looking to buy Aussie this week, and keep those targets realistic. The Kiwi, so similar action. We saw buyers break this resistance level here. We're finally in a daily phase 2. Got a little bit more room than the Aussie, so got a resistance level at the 0.6480 level, and then beyond that it's around the 0.6580 level. Again, the seasonal weakness for New Zealand dollar is till the end of September, so just keep that in mind if you are looking to buy this week. The loonie, after that BOC rate statement, sellers just muscled in, came in strongly, broke this support level here, and actually closed below the yearly pivot. So continue to look for those sell setups this week, and sort of targeting this swing low area here. Dollar Swiss in this weekly channel, you could see this one final push up to this resistance level here. We got the daily 200, 100 before a potential push back down. Dollar yen, price has broken above the monthly pivot now, so continue to look for buy setups this week. You'll probably find more cleaner setups on the yen crosses. Gold, sellers have come in strongly last week. We're back within this long-term channel, and now in this sort of battle zone here. So in terms of options to trade gold, either wait for breaks on either side of this zone here, or if you're planning to trade within the zone, then look for these sort of levels as target areas. Next up is the Australian dollar against the New Zealand dollar. So in terms of seasonality, at the beginning of September to sort of mid to late September, we tend to see Kiwi outpace Aussie, and I'm looking to take advantage of this move. So we'll be looking for sell setups this week. We can see, if we could drop down to the 1 hour, we can see price has already broken the 1 hour trend line, and if you go on the 4 hour, we can see price has broken the 4 hour trend line here. So I'll be looking for intraday sell setups all this week. And next up is the Euro Swiss. Again, this is a seasonal move. we've seen price consolidate for ages on this strong support level here, and if you dropped into the 4-hour, we saw this move by sellers and it turned out to be a fake out, and as a result we saw a strong bounce. If price stays above this sort of level here, you can see these moving averages, and buyers come back in strongly, selling slows down, then look for continual intraday buy setups this week. Next up is Euro Aussie. Now price has dropped last week and is approaching this sort of area of confluence. We got this long-term trend line here. We got the monthly S1 pivot. We got the daily 200. So in terms of price action, expect some sort of reaction from buyers here. It could be a case where selling continues and we break this support level. But if you are trading this to the downside, just be wary of this support level. Just a point to note that the main sort of seasonal sell period for this pair is sort of first week of October. So it would be nice if price hits this level, we get a nice bounce and then ready for a strong sell in the first week of October. Euro Kiwi. Now there's a bit more room to trade this pair to the downside to this sort of pivot level here, which is around the 1.695 level. And as we saw on the Aussie Kiwi chart, Kiwi is potentially going to outpace Aussie most of this month. So this would fit in well with selling this chart this week. Pound Swiss, we saw a daily higher low last week. Price has broken this resistance level here, so wait for a 4-hour pullback to retest this level before looking to buy this week. Next up is Aussie Swiss. Last week I mentioned look for buy setups should price break this level, and it has, and buyers have come in strongly. If we zoom out the chart, we can actually see it's hitting a strong resistance level and this weekly trend line already. So in terms of trading this chart, if we see a clean break above this level, then look for the first retest and continue to buy. Or if we start seeing sellers come in strongly here, wait for the first reversal pattern and then look for a sell setup on a smaller time frame. Again, just to note that Aussie seasonal weakness continues till the end of September. And if you look at last year, almost following a similar pattern where price has come up to the sort of daily 50, moved down, selling sort of ran out around the first week of October before a strong move up. So we possibly might see that same sort of action this time around as well. New Zealand Swiss, similar movement, and a little bit more room left for price to go higher. So look for those intraday buy setups. So be wary of this area of confluence. We've got this long-term trend line, this resistance level. We've got the daily 50 coming up as well. So just be wary of that. CAD Swiss, it broke above the daily 200 and 100, and it's coming up to this. There's a bit of room left up to these trend lines here. This is the monthly pivot, which is around 0.753,840 area. So there's still some room to buy this week on a small time frame, but just be wary of this area of confluence and resistance level. Next, I just wanted to quickly go through the yen charts. Same sort of approach for each one. We've seen resistance levels broken, and this is Aussie yen. So this was the resistance level. So wait for a pullback before another move up. Same approach with all of them. So CAD yen, you can see similar movement. Wait for a pull back down before a move up. Euro yen, same approach again. Pound yen is probably my probably number one in terms of trading the yen and looking ways to sell it. So again, just wait for a 4-hour pullback to this sort of level before another potential push to the upside. New Zealand yen, again, similar sort of movement. Just continue to look for those intraday buy setups on a smaller time frame. And also, I'll be looking to buy equities this week. If we just quickly look at the US 30 and zoom out to the daily chart, we can see this level now broken. And so just look for those intraday buy setups on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Okay, everyone, that is it for me. Hope you have a profitable week as always, and happy and safe trading.